What's up, dude? It's the second time I record this. I'm gonna make this quicker this time. The reason why radio sucks so much, and you realize the camel dick in the radio is because the radio, its conceived notion of top 40 hits comes from this man called named Theodore Adorno. Um, you can check his spelling on Google. But this dude came up with the idea of the top 40 hits. And what he was saying was, look, the population is getting too smart. The population is getting too self-aware. So we need to bring them back down to fucking idiots. So they all just fuck each other and stay stupid, you know? Nothing wrong with fucking. But just he was working in cahoots with something called the Congress for Cultural Freedom, and this is out of Europe and the United States, and their whole basis for existence was to rid the world of this phenomenon that was happening in the United States, particularly around the presidencies of Abraham Lincoln and a few other people like that, and and also like Franklin Roosevelt. Well, what they were seeing was that people were becoming smart and intelligent and actually understanding real classical music and science, and people wanted to create a future, for lack of a better term. And so what they did was they're like, check it out. Here's what we got to do. We have to control the opinions and the minds of these people. So we're going to control radio, television, movies, comic books, all kinds of media. We're going to get our hands into this, and we're going to steer them away from this. And so Theodore Adorno said, okay, we'll do this thing called a top 40 hits. It'll become the standard of what's hip. And so we're gonna make the common man feel like he's the hipster on the street. He's the common man. He's the cool guy on the sidewalk with the boombox. Back in the day, I don't know what the idea of this was, but that's the term he used. He's got a book on universal music. You should go to your library and check it out. Ask your librarian, hey, I'm looking for a book on music by Theodore Adorno. She should know it because he's very popular, especially among librarians. um, and so, in this book, which I've read a good chunk of, he also says that the the final goal of this is to instill in the population necrophilia and schizophrenia. You're like, well, what the fuck? Why? Why? Well, because they want to drive the population crazy. That way, they're just fucking little consumer monsters that fucking love Lady Gaga, who's fucking, I don't know. She's probably retarded as all hell. I don't know though. Maybe she's an intelligent person and she's in cahoots with this entity of brainwashing the population and making them stupid. But most likely she's not. Most likely she's just a self-centered, narcissistic person. What's like the president. But that's what I think you should understand about why the radio sucks the camel dick that it does is because it's an intentional tool of something out there in our world that wants to create you into a necrophiliac and a schizophrenic. I don't know. So that's it, dude. I just want to throw that out. Congress for Cultural Freedom, Theodore Adorno. Check them out. They're fucking crazy. They created the top 40 hits, and they're the reason shit sucks. And maybe the reason why you like classical and hip hop is because they're kind of out of the range of this. And hip hop, it's hard to make hip hop, you know, sucky because hip hop is coming from the streets. It's coming from the bottom up in a lot of cases. Like, I don't know if you've heard of Blue and Exile, BLU, and Exile, EXILE. Really good hip hop from LA. Check them out. That's it, dude. Fucking peace.